The Sochi Games began with a spectacular opening ceremony, along with a slight malfunction. Russian President Vladimir Putin officially opened the Games, then the competition began. The first gold medal would go to the U.S., Sage Kotzenberg in snowboard slopestyle. The U.S. would do very well in so-called extreme sports. Jamie Anderson won the women's snowboard slopestyle, and David Wise took the ski halfpipe. But there were disappointments, too. Shaun White, the Flying Tomato, came in as a favorite in the snowboard halfpipe and failed to win a medal. In speed skating, Shawnee Davis, another favorite, did not win a medal. The U.S. speed skaters overall had a very poor Olympics, failing to win any medal. Some blamed their new high-tech suits, but when they switched to the old suits, the results were the same. In figure skating, the U.S. won its first ever gold in ice dance, first place going to Charlie White and Merrill Davis. Figure skating also saw the biggest controversy of the Games. In the women's final, 17-year-old Russian Adelina Sotnikova won the gold. But many thought the best performance had been turned in by South Korea's defending champion Kim Yoo-na. Some of the biggest thrills came in ice hockey. The U.S. women blew a 2-goal lead in the final 3.5 minutes of the gold medal game against Canada. Then they lost in overtime. The U.S. men had a thrilling win over Russia. That game was tied after regulation and overtime. The Americans won in a shootout. But the U.S. men's journey in Sochi also ended on a disappointing note, the U.S. losing to the Canadians in the semifinal match, then to Finland in the bronze medal game. Overall, though, it was a good Olympics for the U.S. Americans won 28 medals, second only to Russia. Steve Futterman, CBS News at the Winter Olympics in Sochi.